My name is Reggie, and I am happy. To us, today is more than a press conference or a business meeting. We see today as a celebration. And by that, I don't mean just a celebration for Nintendo, but for all of us. Because we think this E3 marks a conclusive turning point for the video game market. Now, I welcome to the world the first offspring of the Wii Remote and the Nunchuck, the Wii Zapper. On one hand, it's a new housing for both the Wii Remote and the Nunchuck. But the real news is what it represents for gameplay. For some, the Wii Zapper holds the same potential to change the dynamics of first-person shooters as the Wii Remote altered the nature of sports games. Meanwhile, inside Nintendo, a Wii Zapper project is well along in development. To maximize penetration of this device, we will package the Wii Zapper this year along with our software. And we'll make it available at a manufacturer-suggested retail price of $19.99. And whether you're old friends with Mario and Sonic or new acquaintances, you've never put them through their paces as you will with Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. Up to 4 players go for the gold, racing from the Olympic track to the Olympic pool. All this should have core gamers fighting each other to get their hands on the controllers. There's one more title I guess I should mention that will turn that fight into an absolute brawl. If you've been following the updates on the Smash Brothers Dojo website, it's a pretty good bet that you can't wait to battle with Giga Bowser. And late last week, you got your first tutorial on how to power up your attack using any of 4 different controller options. Yes, the Smash community is stoked, but when? Well, not next year, not next spring. I can announce today that Smash Brothers Brawl will launch in the Americas on December 3rd.
Thank you, Reggie. Good morning, everybody. Having such a prolific Zelda player on stage here to play Phantom Hourglass for me makes my job a little bit easier, so I'm glad you're here, Mike. I'm sure a lot of you out there think that a all-touch control Zelda game probably means a simpler, trimmed-down experience. Well, think again. The touch-sensitive interface not only revolutionizes the control, it revolutionizes the gameplay itself. You've probably seen Link moving and fighting, and even making a few memos, notes on his map to help him solve a puzzle, as Mike's going to show us here in just a second. And all of this is handled intuitively through the touchscreen. Some fantastic gameplay. Next, what I'd like to do is invite Jackie Goner on stage, because I think she makes a much better Samus than I do. So we're going to have Jackie come on and play some Metroid Prime 3 for us. I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with the gameplay from the Metroid Prime series by now, but with the Wii Remote, Metroid now offers the best first-person control on any console, period. Now, the team at Retro has done a fantastic job of implementing gesture-based controls using the Wii Remote, for everything from flipping switches to using Samus's grapple beam. They've also applied it to Metroid's unique visor system, as Jackie's about to show us. With it, you can switch visors on the fly by simply holding down the minus button and gesturing to a different part of the screen. You're going to find that Metroid Prime 3 is not just the biggest, first blockbuster first-person game you're going to be playing this fall, it's the best. Thank you, Jackie. Thank you, everyone. Give it back to Reggie.
Thank you, Mike, Jackie, and Bill. Recently, I had a conversation with one of you out there in the audience today. And he said, you know, Reggie, you guys have been talking about this audience expansion thing for a long time. But to be honest, I never really saw it, I never saw it coming. I think about this when we still hear questions about Nintendo getting serious about online. Well, I guess I'd answer, what if we already did and you just didn't notice? Start your engines, because Mario Kart for Wii starts burning rubber around the world online in the first quarter of next year. This is not your father's Mario Kart, because now you'll be racing against rivals around the world in real time. And for the first time, that includes online multiplayer battle mode. We also think that more racers means more fun. How many more? Well, stay tuned. And this is also the Mario Kart where a first-timer can immediately stay bumper to bumper with a kart veteran. That's because of a variety of control choices, including a franchise first, a custom Wii wheel that makes its debut with Mario Kart for Wii. And your experience with Super Mario Galaxy, I don't know how else to put it. It's over the top. While every Mario game is a classic, in one sense, this is the first worthy successor to Super Mario 64. With varying degrees of gravity and the odd sensation of running upside down across a planet, we believe this game sets a new gold standard for player interface, not just for, but at the same time, it's instantly accessible even to people who've never played video games. You'll start exploring the galaxy here in the Americas on November 12th. November 12th this year. Still, we know that some of you still wonder about further expanding the game audience. Nintendogs, yes, that was a breakthrough. The brain games, yeah, they work too. And sure, Wii Sports is the perfect way to introduce everyone to the new system. But how much more can there be? Here's our answer. We're just getting started. The last game we're featuring today takes our big lead in audience expansion and effectively laps the field. Wii Fit is it.